Thanks everybody for joining us for another episode of Danganronpa. We will continue trying to solve all the mysteries of the school. I don't know where we should go.
Yeah, you can check the log to see what Makoto said.
Well, this should give, I think it gives exclamation points, right?
Well, I know that there's some.
There,
oh
yeah.
yeah, there we go.
Voice back? Or no, wait, is the...
No, it's the computer room.
This is the data center? Yeah.
Hey, Makoto. Makoto, are you here to look around too?
Is that what you're doing here?
Yeah, I can't help but wonder about that Monokuma door. Yeah. I figured. If all the doors in school had been unlocked, that one should be open too, right? But... Although, I couldn't bring myself to open it. Because it might explode, right? And that'd really suck. So, you open it.
I'm sure she didn't mean it, but she made it sound like she was okay with me getting blown up.
Oh, it sounds like it.
Okay, so I guess I'll open it.
Hey, let me take cover first. I don't want to get exploded.
Hina raced
So
over
you're
to a
willing to
nearby.
sacrifice him, huh?
Hina raced over to a nearby desk and hid underneath it.
Okay, go ahead.
Everything will be okay, right? Alright, here goes nothing. I threw all my weight into it, but the door opened much easier than I expected. There's no explosion, thankfully. The first impression was...
Whoa, this place is totally sci-fi.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same thing. What is all this? What is this device? Looks like some kind of control panel. It's really over the top though, like some kind of military installation or something.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a mech cockpit, right? Hifumi'd probably freak out if he saw it.
Cockpit? The Monokuma room has a control panel that looks like some kind of cockpit. Then, could that mean...
Okay. All right, let's start poking at it or whatever. I'm gonna start pushing buttons.
Hold on, you can't just do... You can't just or whatever something like this. But it was too late. Hina was already jabbing away at the control panel.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I think it came from the other room. Hina, what did you push?
I'm not totally sure, but I think it was that one. The button that says Data Center.
Data center. Took a good look at the control panel, and I saw a bunch of buttons, each with the name of the room next to it. And just like Hina said, there was one labeled Data Center. It must be the one she pushed. But the Data Center, that's right next door. The room we were just in. That's where the strange noise came from. I better go check it out.
Yes, please. I'm kind of scared out of my mind right now, so I'll just cheer you on from over there.
Did I just hear what I think I heard? Is that Monokuma? Hey!
Rawr! Rawr! Give me your donuts!
Is that you, Hina?
What? Oh, man, busted. How did you know?
Say what?
Anyway, what is this? Some kind of remote-controlled camera kind of setup?
You don't even know what you're controlling?
Well, I mean, I can't really see anything from in here.
Found it.
Ah, guess what I found? A self-destruct button!
Whatever you do, don't push it.
Aw, man!
Were you seriously gonna push it? Anyway, I guess that settles it. The room with the Monokuma drawing on it and the control panel inside.
could like spook the other classmates, put Monokuma in their room.
Whoa! Hey, Makoto! What the heck was that just now?
Monokuma?
Huh? What do you mean?
What you were controlling just now. It was Monokuma.
Monokuma? What? For real?
Yep. Looks like this panel definitely controls Monokuma. Which means the Mastermind's been controlling Monokuma from this room. Yeah, they were definitely in here. The Mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from this room. And this control room is totally separate from the data center area with all the monitors. In other words...
Maybe the Mastermind can't control us and control Monokuma at the same time.
Yoko's theory was right.
But if the Mastermind's been controlling Monokuma from here, that means they've been inside the school this whole time, right?
I guess that'd have to be true. But if that is true...
It's a very polarizing approach. I know, but okay, enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students.
In the Mastermind, Monokuma's puppeteer really is the 16th student? No, it can't be. There's no way, right?
Damn, that is so creepy.
What's wrong, Makoto? I don't like that face you're making.
Oh, no, it's nothing.
Oh, okay.
What about you? Is everything okay?
Well, it's just... This is where the Mastermind's been hiding, right? Who knows if they set up traps or something?
Can't say it isn't possible, but I really hope it's not true.
So, like... You want to leave soon? There's still lots of other places to check out.
Yeah, good point. Can't waste all of our time standing around here. Okay, you want to get going?
Yeah.
What about the trapdoor, though?
What's wrong, Makoto? Let's hurry up and get out of here.
No, the trapdoor!
Yeah,
Is
that's
this suspicious?
something we probably shouldn't look over.
Wait, it gave you a thing. Aw, man, it's not gonna let us?
Yeah,
Oh,
Because I'm gonna
yes.
get the fuck out.
No!
This is
No.
sus. I'm trying
Sus-ina is
really hard
sus.
not to sus out, Hina.
Hey, he knows innocent and pure.
As soon as the door to the
She
data center...
looks that way.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the donut thing was supposed to tip us off.
I knew it all along.
It's a code word. As soon as the door to the data center was closed, I heard a strange sound. What was that?
The door! It just locked on its own!
What? My hand shot out to grab the doorknob. You're right, it's locked. But why?
Well, of course it's locked, silly, because the data center is now restricted.
Monokuma.
Hey, no fair! You can't just go around restricting whatever you feel like.
Well, but it's for your benefit. Because if that room stays open, then I won't be able to move around. Imagine how depressed everyone would get if the school mascot just up and stopped moving.
Then that room.
As you may have guessed, that's where my controls are.
So, right now, you're being operated by someone in that room?
Yes, indeed.
Correct, Mundo.
You're a liar.
But that doesn't make any sense. We were just in there, and we didn't see anyone.
Oh, you didn't, did you? Are you sure you were as thorough as you could have been?
I wanted to be.
Are you kidding me?
Trapdoor?
Are you kidding?
Yeah, you know, did you just happen to check that certain suspicious cat?
No, because the game wouldn't
No
let us.
way! I totally should have suspected the hatch on the floor right below the chair.
Oh, that's frustrating.
The hatch on
Yeah.
the floor?
Doesn't seem fair.
Too bad. That was your one big chance, and you blew it.
Then let us start over so we can fucking click it.
Did we do a quick save? Of course. Well, that can't open from the outside anyway, so whatever.
That would have been pointless.
Now then, this room is officially restricted, so no more investigating.
Fuck you, Monokuma.
I'll be relying on you guys to tell the others. Peace.
He's gone, but
So,
was he telling the truth? The mastermind was hiding in there?
In fact, if you think back to when we got locked out of the control room, that proves it for sure.
When I said we should leave.
Well, the hatch couldn't be opened from the outside anyway, right? So it's not your fault.
sorry.
Okay.
Anyway, we don't have to let it get to us. We have to stay positive and make the most of the time we have left.
You're right. If there's one thing I'm good at, it's keeping my body moving. Okay, I'm gonna go run around and tell everyone what we found here. Nice, you got me all motivated again.
You got it.
Okay, I'm out. See you later.
Nina took off at a full sprint. And I have to do what I can too. That's the only way forward. Alright.
I love this guitar though.
Is it just the data center again? Yeah.
Show some Monokuma in there, that's cool.
Was this the garden?
Is there anywhere in here we can hit?
I knew it. The plant was actually a satellite dish.
Huh?
Oh, it sounded like
It's gone. Mukuro's body. It's not here? It ate it! What'd you do with Mukuro? The Monokuma flower. Is it true? Does it really eat paper, plastic, and people? I think it's pretty related to the case. Well, I don't think it's related to the case, so I better keep my distance. Chickens. Maybe the chickens ate it. There's honestly,
still 4
I'd still
catatonic
be kind of
chickens.
terrified if there were more than that. Let's check the shed. Maybe the body's inside the tool shed. Better check just to be sure. I didn't find anything even close to a dead body. But if it's not in here either, it must be. I have no idea where. But corpses aren't the only thing I need to check in here. There's one other thing. That tarp. The tarp played a key role in another case, so I better look into it. Killer used the tarp to keep the sprinklers from getting the body wet, which means the killer might have left some clue behind here. Huh? Didn't notice this before, but there's a small stamp on one corner of the tarp. It says Bio Lab. And this originally came from the Bio Lab? Where's the crazy diamond pickaxe? It's that pickaxe on the handle. It says Crazy Diamond. It's the same thing that was written on the back of Mondo's coat. This pickaxe is connected to Mondo somehow. Strange. Oh, I guess that's it.
So is the lab a place in the school? I forget.
Yes, it was just locked. But we can go there now. That's all I really needed to check here, but where could her body have gone? Better start looking for it. It's here!
I love when our protag just doesn't do certain things you want him to do.
I mean, yeah. Oh god. Ugh. Oh, Toko. This is where you were.
What do you want?
This person Toko.
I guess if Doc's not here,
Yeah,
then
he wants
I
to
could
be.
be Toko again. What do you want? Am I so disgusting you want me out of your sight?
No, that's not it at all. I just thought maybe you'd found a clue.
Well, I haven't.
Then get out of my sight.
Fuck you. I didn't find anything. Not one single clue. figured since this place was related to the case, it would have to have something, right? But there wasn't anything out of the ordinary here.
I think the cherry blossoms are pretty out of the ordinary here.
I don't know, it's Japan.
Oh my god.
Indoor cherry blossoms in bloom?
Give it back! Give me back my precious time!
Calm down, Toko.
I'll kill you! Don't tell me to calm down. Do you have any idea what I'm going through right now? When everyone finds it out, they're gonna call me useless, good for nothing.
Nobody's gonna say that.
Master will.
He always says that. I'm not sure I can disagree with that.
I don't want that. I'm sick of always being looked down on. Why won't anyone accept me?
Well, I don't think there are any clues here, so maybe I'm gonna get going. I don't know if you want to voice that part or not.
Yeah. I think I did, but
I'm you know what? I'm gonna get going. I'll let her have her moment. She needs her space. She starts foaming at the mouth, and you're like, I think I should leave. There's the bio lab.
Oh yeah, the biolab is raw.
It's a very raw bio lab. It's cold in here. Well, here I am in the bio lab. It's so cold. It's like abnormally cold. I feel like I'm in a giant refrigerator. Seriously, why is it so cold? There's a stack of tarps here. I've been seeing a lot of these things lately. Oh, the frozen screen. Your icicles hanging from the monitor. Like a mortar and pestle or something? What is that? Ugh, so cold. Oh, okay. That's the first thing I need to figure out. Why is it cold? Okay, maybe the freezers? Some kind of weird machine or something built into the wall. On the left side, there's a bunch of glowing blue lights, but on the other side... this is useless information. Okay, maybe here. Some kind of weird machine or something built in the wall. I've seen something like this before. Ah, that's it. I've seen this kind of thing in horror movies and stuff. It's a fridge for storing dead bodies. Does that mean this biolab's actually a morgue? Should probably take a closer look around.
Oh my god. If we find people that we know in here, nah.
I mean, the bodies had to be stored somewhere.
I mean, we have the trash. I mean, like the furnace, you know?
There's a giant incinerator.
They're just sitting in their punishment rooms.
But then what?
Oh, yeah.
But what about the people
Right-handed
who
lights
died
are
in, like,
off.
the shower room or something?
What does it want me to do? Uh-huh. Then does that mean, since Mukuro's body disappeared from the garden, could it be in here? Need to check, but I have no idea how to open this thing. God, it's stupid.
Either we have to go to the adjacent side of the wall, or there might be something in this room.
Oh, there's some kind of
maybe?
booklet. Looks like there's an instruction manual. Wow. We offer an eco-friendly alternatives to standard dry ice for all your cadaver needs. In addition to the germicidal lamps, we also provide an ozone generator for the removal of ethylene gas. Simply insert the cadaver and the blue light will activate, let you know the automated systems have been activated. Temperature and humidity levels will be adjusted automatically for optimum settings. With our system, anyone can keep a body fresh as a daisy for as long as you need. In the unlikely event of a problem, the red light will activate and an alarm will sound immediately. Exterior stainless steel, we offer optional leather upholstery upgrade package. This is the instruction manual for the fridge? Well, looking around, I think I get it. Seems clear to me now. It's some kind of makeshift morgue. About those lights by each slot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Wait, there's
6,
8
7, 8.
glowing.
How many people are left?
Yeah.
Math.
Are there like 16 in
Probably.
That sounds accurate, right? Or my math's wrong. Looks like it's set up
How many lights are on?
6. Oh wait, there's 8 lights on, I think.
There's
from this
16
picture.
faces total, but there's
what's to
only
the
8
right?
glowing.
What's to the- I can't see. I only see the 8 though, but I can't see the stuff on the right.
One of the victims is not here. Let's see here. Those lights lit up by each slide. Looks like it's set up when each slot is occupied, the blue light comes on, which would mean inside each slot lit up blue, another one of the victims is... Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Kind of
so
an
there's
odd-
8 bodies
Yeah, we need to
being
zoom out.
stored.
Can't let my emotions take control right now. There's only one thing I can do for everyone who's died, and that's defeat the mastermind. To do that, I'll have to continue my investigation. I don't have any other option.
Okay,
Oh, yeah, so there's
Oh
an
wait,
op-
oh wait,
Okay, yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
There's
9.
9.
9.
Okay.
Let's see.
That means...
There are.
Wait, but there's
Then we're-
only that would mean that there's only 14.
No.
I guess it makes sense because eventually.
No, not
There's-
really. Look
there's
to the
2
right.
more.
Look to the right more.
Yeah, 2 more additional.
Oh, okay.
There's 16 in total, right?
There's plenty of these. Yeah, so there should be 16.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hold
4,
on,
7,
because there's
4.
only
Wait,
6
but how many
left,
people are dead?
So
Technically, if you count
Well,
Mukuro,
technically 9.
it would be. It would if you count
Oh,
Mukuro,
yeah,
it
that'd
would
be 7.
10.
It'd be 9,
Yeah.
wouldn't it?
So if
Or no, it'd
Mukuro's
be
dead,
10.
then there should be 10 lights.
Yeah, 10.
There should be 10, but there's only 9, so
Yeah.
someone's body is missing.
Yeah. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, it goes to 16. Interesting.
So presumably Mukuro's body is not here, or our body's just missing. For some
That's
I mean,
weird
yeah,
though, because
Muk-
some
yeah,
people
yeah,
aren't a
Muk-
body anymore. They're like a hunk of metal or some shit. Like it's
Oh,
like
yeah,
I mean,
oh,
they
yeah,
probably put
yeah,
they put Mondo's butter in there.
Mondo's turned to butter.
the
They
fucking
don't want
Mondo
the butter.
butter.
They don't want the butter to expire. They gotta put it in the fridge.
It all adds up.
just open up his. It's just a freaking tub of butter.
Yeah, it's just like some easy spread butter or
mean-
something.
It's like I can't
Headmaster
even
room.
feel sad.
Asshole Byakuya's in here, so I guess we have to check it out now.
This is the Headmaster's room. I've heard an awful lot about it, but this will be my first time seeing it for myself.
Makoto, it's you.
Ah, Byakuya, it's you.
Yes, it is. Well, you came to the right place this time. Would you like to see something interesting?
No, I'm okay. What do you mean,
Is really
something
time
interesting?
beating on us?
Take a look at this. It was on top of that pathetically ostentatious desk.
Class 78 student registry?
It contains profiles for all of us, and Mukuro.
So, in other words,
Apparently, class number 78 refers to us.
Wait, when we found Mukuro's profile in Kyoko's room,
I see.
That's right, it also mentioned class number 78. This must be where Kyoko got that page. And since the rest of our profiles are listed in there, along with hers, there can be no doubt. Mukuro was a student here at Hope's Peak Academy, just like the rest of us.
Mukuro Ikasaba, the 16th student. That must be how Kyoko learned about it.
But it seems that Kyoko was in a hurry.
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm talking about when she stole it. The uneven tearing, the way the paper has been crumpled, she must have been in a hurry.
Well, since she's not gonna get it, I'm sure she wanted to get out as fast as possible. But what's your point?
She was in so much of a hurry that she only got the first page.
The first page?
Correct. Mukuro's profile actually contains 2 pages.
What?
So, in other words,
In other words, when it comes to this profile, there was more information about Mukuro that we still didn't have.
What kind of information is it?
Why do you ask me to explain every little thing? You can read, can't you? Seems to be some sort of detailed report put together by the headmaster himself.
interesting.
I don't know what kind of man he was, but I'm glad he left us such an interesting clue.
I was half listening to Byakuya as I skimmed through the report. Mukuro reappeared suddenly, and in the background an entity floats. Close but not out of reach, but just out of reach. Entity known as the Ultimate Despair. Right now, I can't be sure if this is a single person or some kind of group. Whatever it is, Mukuro's definitely has some sort of connection to it. I have a bad feeling about all this. I need to push forward with my research into the Ultimate Despair. And I need to pay attention to Mukuro's behavior too. This is just my gut feeling, but I think she's dangerous. Despite the countless battles she must have gone through as a member of Fenrir. When she entered Hope's Peak Academy, she didn't display any signs of battle wounds or scars. That fact alone proves her tremendous skill in battle. Naturally, I want to believe in her. She's one of my students after all, but if I decide she's a danger to the other students, I will be forced to take reasonable measures. Mukuro was part of the Ultimate Despair. I don't think there can be any doubt about it now. But wouldn't that mean Mukuro and the Mastermind were allies? So why would they kill Mukuro? Plus, even the Headmaster seemed to be afraid of what Mukuro is capable of. They would have had to take her completely by surprise to kill her like that. Or maybe it means the Mastermind is even stronger than Mukuro was.
What's wrong, Makoto?
Huh?
That's fine.
You seem to be lost in thought, but I should probably point out one other thing. There's another important bit of information within that file that you should note.
What is it?
Did you notice the picture in there? A picture of a girl, perhaps you've never seen before? A girl who seems to be included as part of our class number 78? That should be enough for you to figure out who the girl is. And further information about that girl is included in the file. 5 foot 7 inches, 97 pounds, and even lists her vitals. 31, 22, 32. Well, what do you think?
Those are measurements?
Yes, it
those
is.
vitals?
Yeah, those are not vitals.
That's
What-
not
Those are like
vitals.
body measurements.
Yeah,
chest
that's
Yes.
not fucking
Obvious.
It's vitals in Japan, okay? Now shut
They're
up.
vitals. They're vital information. What do I think?
Valkyrie, I didn't think you were that kind of man. I don't.
Are you asking me, like, if she has a nice body?
Hopeless idiot. What I'm trying to tell you is, maybe you'll want to keep that in mind for later. Maybe you'll make your way back to the corpse, and maybe you'll think, oh, could that mean?
What is he trying to say? There's a chance the body isn't actually Mukuro's? Is that what he's saying?
Personally, what I'm thinking seems all but impossible, but it wouldn't hurt to confirm, right?
It's all clear now.
That's all I was trying to say. What you do with that information is your business.
So I'm back to being Byakuya's errand boy.
Which is all the fandom really wants.
Yeah.
And one last thing.
Look, I'm aboard this ship. It's a little rough.
It's a bit of advice from me to you, so I suggest you pay attention.
Advice? For me?
You seem to be getting along with Kyoko quite
Ooh,
well.
somebody's jealous.
Jealous.
It's not that we're getting along, she's just done a lot to help me, you know?
Well, don't put too much faith in her.
Oh wow, he really is.
Huh?
In other words,
The cost of that faith might be more than you can afford.
What are you saying?
Just what I think. Call it a hunch.
A hunch?
But my hunches tend to be proven right. The advice is free this time. Take it or don't, as you will.
Wow, free? Gee, thanks. I'll keep it in mind, thanks. Last 78 student registry, apparently that's us. That's profiles on me and everyone I met at the beginning, and Mukuro. Just like us, Mukuro was apparently a new student here at Hope's Peak. Mukuro Ikasaba, part of the Ultimate Despair. Means her and the Mastermind should have been allies, but why would the Mastermind kill her? Weren't they friends? The documents scattered all over the floor. Somehow it makes me feel anxious. That's the golden sword! The trophies and a shield, and even a shield in the display case. I don't think there's anything else here. The bookshelf seems really well made and it's filled with files and thick books. I think we're done. Where have we not been? Maybe a new room has appeared to us. Garden, Viola,
Wait.
Dojo.
Oh, dojo.
We didn't go into that locked room in the first floor. Yeah, see that second floor staircase right there at the bottom?
Oh, yeah. Here?
Wait.
The gate's open. You can finally check out the second floor dorms, which means I have to do it. I have to go up the stairs like a normal person. This is the second floor dorms? It's like some kind of ancient ruins. Wait, can we just jump out of the crack on the wall?
Go for it.
Is that it? Or is it just they didn't render it because it would break the immersion? It looks like it's just black. It's like some ancient ruins, or it's more like a battlefield, like a bomb blew up here or something. Come on, you could literally...
I'm pretty sure that doesn't
Everything.
lead outside.
That probably just leads back down to the first floor.
You just fall and break your legs. Oh, it's
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
cozy. Is this where Kyoko slept? Bed is completely torn apart. I mean, it's not even really a bed anymore, it's just garbage. Coins! Oh, what we got? This is from Danganronpa. I thought something, but I can't reach it. Okay, whatever. Let's go to the bathroom. Open the door, just a crack. Glanced inside and immediately closed it again. There wasn't even a hint of a bathroom, just a big pile of rubble. Okay, this room is boring. Useless. Looks like we can only investigate the boys' bathroom. Nothing. This bathroom's really nice for a completely ruined section of the school. The janitor's just like, look, if I've got one thing I gotta keep clean. Whoa. This room is filled with lockers. Must have been it must have been for Hope's Peak students who came before us. Class before ours must have used these lockers. Looks like this locker's already broken. Oh, Jesus.
Oh.
Are you kidding me? Wonder if I can open this locker. Nope, locked. There's a card reader installed on the door. This must be how you get the locker open. After all, it's pretty similar to the card readers from the locker rooms on the second floor of the school. And you have to use your e-handbook to open those up. So does that mean... Well, let's just give it a try. I took out my handbook and ran it across the card reader, and then... No luck. Maybe only the locker's owner can open it, which means none of us can do it.
Or we could just
what's
spam
that?
every single one.
Wonder if I can open this locker. Nope, locked.
Oh no.
Go through the whole thing.
I just wanted to
We might
get whatever that was.
we might have to find like a mystery ebook or something.
Yeah,
I think
let's
we
try-
I think we need to find a mystery crowbar. There's a metal plate mounted to the locker. Really want to know inside, but there's no way. Coins!
Yes. What about the locker to the left? That's not broken.
Can't imagine any way to get this locker open, but I'm not even gonna bother trying. What about this one? Same location, I guess. How about this one? Wonder if I can open this locker. No plug.
Good God.
Alright,
Why did they offer us
Quality
this many
content.
if one of them wasn't gonna work?
You don't
One
know,
of these
you don't
has
know.
to work.
You don't know if they don't, if they all don't work. We'll
Yeah,
just
That's
have
what I'm
to-
saying. One of them might.
We'll just have to check every single one of them until we find the one that works. I don't think I
There's
checked
like two
this one.
overlapping circles there. I think we've hit this one, but I don't know if we've hit the one on the left.
I thought we hit this one, but we didn't hit the one on the left. All right,
Oh,
somebody,
God.
somebody make an illustration.
Good.
Okay, we checked the right
We
locker.
checked this one.
Okay.
All right, what about that one?
All that's left is on the
That's right.
right side. I think.
Oh, coins. Okay, so we're striking out pretty good. No block. I'll go
Oh
check
god, the
this.
circles are overlapping so badly.
Listen, if there's one thing I've learned from playing every single Kirby game, it's that there's definitely something important. And when it's-
We might
Yeah,
have to
there's
come
gotta
back.
be
We
something.
might have to come back here later.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think if there was
because-
something here, it would tell me, and I was able
Gotta
to leave
be.
the area, so.
I mean, can we go to the, is there like
Maybe
the
if we
main
find
hall?
a card somewhere else on this floor, we could go
Alright,
back.
this is suspicious.
Whoa,
Didn't-
this is a
'Cause
nice
this,
room.
this must be the
Oh, yeah.
headmaster's private suite. This room doesn't feel like a student's room. It has a more adult atmosphere.
It's the headmaster's private room.
Oh! Kyoko!
Indeed.
I've been through this room several times already, but I still have one little regret. So I decided to check it out one more time.
A regret? She looks so tiny from this distance. Kyoko looks almost meek right now. Must be thinking about something. I probably shouldn't bother her.
The ultimate daddy issues.
Can't.
Oh my god, these circles, dude, they're so overlapping.
Alright, let me go to this clearly ordinary wall. There's a strange gap in the wall. Is this some design mistake? Did they just indent the wall on accident? Common mistake. Or a construction defect?
So,
There's a gap here, but not just any normal gap. I can feel a breeze coming out.
A breeze?
indeed.
There's likely an open space on the other side of this wall.
Open space? Does that mean? You mean like a hidden room?
I think I might know how to open it.
You know how to open it. Did you figure out some kind of trick or something?
A very easy trick, yes. So easy, I'm not sure you can even call it a trick. I saw a program on that PC that I think controls it. Enter the right password and the door should open right up.
However,
But I don't have a clue what that password might be.
Sort
All
of.
we know is that it's probably made up of letters and or numbers. We can't really go from there.
Right.
Password
that's not,
1, 2, 3, 4.
That's not nearly enough to go on. Have you tried password?
it's true.
I looked through all his paperwork, all the files on the PC, everything I could think of.
Try your birthday.
I learned more about him than I had any desire to, but nothing that might have been his password. When I think of how much time I've wasted on this,
PC on the desk. It must have belonged to the headmaster.
It would seem.
whoever used this last, it looks like they were very interested in the ultimate despair. The PC still has some search results left on it.
Come on, headmaster. You know incognito mode. And we might be able to get some info on the ultimate despair?
There's not much though. Nothing we don't already know.
In other words,
The ultimate despair isn't one individual, but instead points to some kind of group. That group is responsible for the tragedy, which happened 1 year ago. They're the worst sorts of people, whose driving force comes from despair.
however,
And that's all there is. Not much to it, is there? But I guess that's the best he could do as a complete kitty-gitty failure.
But any information about the mastermind is helpful, right? I appreciate whatever info we can get our hands on.
I see. That's a good outlook to have.
It's an interesting bullet. Jeez. So there's a hidden room she couldn't get into. That's what she meant by regret. I think we can assume there's some kind of clue waiting in there, but maybe for her, there's more to it than that. Anyway, if we want to get in there, we need to figure out the password, and if Kyoko can't figure it out, no way do I stand a chance. No, like there might be a chance. Password could be something Kyoko wouldn't have thought of, or something she didn't want to think of. For example, what about your name?
what?
Huh?
Oh, sorry, I was just trying to think of what the password might be. Sure she hasn't tried it. I mean, it's totally understandable. After the way she talked about her dad, the idea that he would use her name as his password... Knowing how she is, I bet the idea never occurred to her. Do you mind if I try it just to be sure?
Well,
It's not like you need my permission. If you want to try it, try it. Do whatever you want.
Okay. No, I'm glad I thought of trying Kyoko's name, but if that's not it, that might just hurt Kyoko even more.
Hey,
If you're worried about me, Makoto, don't be. I already know that your guess is wrong.
Okay. In that case, here goes nothing. I collected myself, then turned to face the computer monitor. Let me just type the password here. I typed in her full name, Kyoko Kirigiri. My hands were tense, slightly trembling as I finished typing it. What? That did it? Kyoko, it worked!
why?
Why?
Kyoko? Without looking at me, she disappeared in the hidden room. She looked grim. Kyoko. Hey, Kyoko. May as well not even been in the room. Her gaze is fixed only on one thing. A present? Wrapped and covered with such joy. That's what made it so unusual. There's a brightly colored box here. It seemed totally out of place in here. The more I look at it, the more suspicious it gets. Should we open it? I'm getting kind of a bad vibe from it. But, I mean, we can't not open it. But, okay.
Makoto.
Be careful, Makoto.
Why? Do you think it's dangerous?
No, not dangerous. But surprising, probably.
Huh?
It would seem.
If it is what I think it is, at the very least, it's not something you'll be happy to see.
Wait, so you know what's in here?
Anyway,
Just don't scream or anything, okay?
Are you saying it's something that'll make me wanna scream? Okay, I'm just gonna open it. Step by heavy step, I approached the box. I took a deep breath, then took hold of the lid. Slowly, ever so slowly, I lifted it up.
Like someone's head.
Light began to sneak its way into the box. I stole a hesitant glance inside and... Ah! Kyoko's advice was no use. I let out a trembling cry.
Oh no.
What was in the box? It was bones. Human bones. It was the last thing I expected to find in such a bright, joyful box. I mean, who could have possibly imagined?
I see.
Just as I thought.
What? Just as you thought? How could you have known that? I mean, there were bones in there. Human bones.
Well, it's not that I was thinking of the bones specifically. I just had a feeling it would be his body.
But that's pretty much the same thing. A dead guy in a box?
My father.
Huh? What about him?
Correct.
What you found in the box. Those bones.
Oh,
That
oh, my
body.
daddy issues got dark. Oh,
That's my father.
Hi, Dad.
Or at least, what's left of him.
Are you serious? This is Kyoko's dad? Same man she's been searching for?
Father-in-law.
Hold on. How can you be so sure? How do you know that's him?
So,
Given all the information we have already, that's the only possible answer.
Oh. I think it would be Aaron.
so that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out.
The dust off your alter ego voice.
And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in this school right now. I never said he'd lie.
It's a very polarizing approach. I feel like I've read this 5 times now. I know, but okay, enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already. I really did. But this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students.
alter ego said that the headmaster was probably here in the school. But the only ones who were alive at the start of the killing game were us 16 students. When you put those two ideas together, it doesn't take much to assume
In other words,
that most likely my father was in this school, but he was also dead. That's my assumption anyway.
As Kyoko explained her analysis, she was completely calm. Or, no, she wasn't calm. She was only trying to seem calm. She said it was just as she thought, so she knew it was a possibility. But I have to believe that at some point she wanted it to be proven wrong. Which is why she never looked in the box herself, even though she had plenty of chances. I know Kyoko said she wanted to see her father so she could cut off all ties. But was that all there was to it?
I gave up some of that pride. In order to enter Hope's Peak, I had to reveal myself to the school. I did it knowing it was something a true kitty detective would never do.
Would she really give up her pride just for that? I couldn't help but wonder.
Hey, photo of her.
Huh? This picture. It's all faded. It must be pretty old. Wait, is this a picture of... Hey, Kyoko.
why would you?
Well, this is annoying. I came here to cut myself free of the past. And yet... to now find something like this. So what do you expect me to do now?
Then I was right. It's a picture of Kyoko when she was a little girl. Knowing the headmaster had this picture all this time, he must have really cared about her.
Why?
Why? What? I wanted to face him and tell him myself, to cut him out of my life for abandoning me. That's the whole reason I came here. And now he's abandoned me again. And this time, he even stole my only opportunity I had to move on. Has there ever been a worse father?
Well,
Kyoko.
Have you watched a series called Attack on Titan ever?
Hey, you meant well.
No.
This filing cabinet seems like the kind of place you'd find a clue. I should take a closer look. But I don't think Kyoko would like some stranger touching her dad's stuff.
Hey,
It's fine. Check whatever you want.
Are you sure? Okay then. Went through each drawer one by one, starting from the top, but all I found were piles of unrelated documents. He was pretty dedicated to his job, huh?
well,
It's just because he didn't have anything else. He could have inherited our family business, our legacy. Instead, he left it all behind.
now,
If he couldn't even handle a job like this, he would have been that much more of a failure. I'm sure he couldn't stand the thought of that, and it made him desperate.
The headmaster's desk. It's probably hiding some kind of clue, so I really want to check it out, but I really don't want to touch Kyoko's dad's desk without her permission.
hey,
Don't worry about me. Feel free to look around as much as you'd like.
Are you sure?
because
Never let anything get in the way of the investigation. I don't.
Okay then, if you don't mind. Kyoko, is it alright for me to breathe in this room? It is your dad's room after all. Starting from the top, I opened all the desk drawers and looked inside, rummaged through each one of them, finding nothing but unrelated documents. But in the last drawer... Huh? Is this... It's an e-handbook, right? And it has a label on it that says, in case of emergency. I found some kind of emergency handbook in the headmaster's desk.
in other words,
A handbook with no limitations given to the school's ultimate authority, the headmaster.
Ah, so this is why we used to open the lockers.
I'm assuming that's what that is.
I think you're probably right.
seem
It might prove useful as we continue our investigation. Why don't you hold on to it?
Huh? But Kyoko...
I don't need it. If you don't want it, go ahead and leave it here.
And I guess I'll take it. Is it really okay?
Hey,
Listen, Makoto,
Huh?
can I ask you a favor?
A favor? What is it?
so
I know it's completely unreasonable to ask you this. And I know it'll only inconvenience you that much more, but
hey,
could you leave?
Huh?
correct.
Just for a little while. I just like to be alone for a bit.
Kyoko.
Don't worry, I'm fine. I just need to calm down a little.
Just a second.
I need to get my emotions in order.
You know, Kyoko, you told me before about the relationship you had with your dad. How you're only connected by blood, not by heart and soul, but
Maybe that picture motivated him. Maybe he hoped to see me again someday. Is that what you were going to say? If so, it's just a theory. And this isn't an issue that can be settled with theories. That picture doesn't change the facts of what happened, what I went through. That problem can't be solved so easily.
you're right. I'm sorry.
Anyway,
Once I've got myself under control, I'll return to the investigation immediately. So please, just give me some time to myself.
Okay, I understand. Then I'll see you later.
Damn. That's so sad.
Is she really okay? Kyoko, it must have been a complete shock to her. I mean, it was a shock to me. Find out what happened to the Headmaster. There's no doubt the Mastermind performed that evil deed. They killed the Headmaster, killed Kyoko's father. They killed him. The Headmaster is dead.
The one leading Hope Peak staff, the one who finalized the plan to isolate you, was the Hope Peak's headmaster. So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in the school right now.
But we were wrong about that. The Headmaster wasn't the Mastermind. Which means the Mastermind's true identity is...
Yeah, we really gotta repeat this. Don't
I
we?
know.
This is the next Mukuro line.
You're not fun. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already.
We
But
should just have a soundboard recording.
Yeah, right.
yeah, let me pull up like
Oh god, man, if we ever get to Ace Attorney 5, the first Nintendo 3DS one, prepare for the repetition there.
Oh no. This is the next.
All of them high
Sorry,
school
keep going.
students. Sorry. Just want to get through. None of them have entered the room. Or trying to see if I almost have it memorized now. But yeah, this is Killing Game with 16 participants, all of them high school students. The only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the Killing Game began are those 16 students.
This reminds me of Bible studies.
Oh jeez.
15 of us met in the main hall. Add Mukuro to the mix and you get 16. And including me, only 6 of us are still alive. Everyone else is dead.
Oh, our students.
Shit, this is so sad.
Celeste.
Even Mukuro. Even she's undeniably dead.
Who cares about her?
So, the ones still left alive are... me, Byakuya, unfortunately.
Hell yeah,
I
bitch!
like how he's the first person you think of.
Unfortunately, Hiro as well.
Yes.
Man, come on.
Unfortunately, Toku.
Yes.
The worst people live in this game, I swear.
First girl.
Hina, yeah. I guess Hina's alive.
Best girl.
And Kyoko.
My wife.
Only those 6 people are still alive. And there's no question. Wait, no, that can't be. I refuse to believe it. There has to be some other way. There just has to be.
Yeah, it's called There's a Body Missing, and so somebody is still alive.
Listen, he
you
can't
dumbass.
process that many things. He's not a great counter, okay? He's not that good.
We did struggle with those chickens.
Look, we
Well,
only
at least
got
we
in.
can open these
in-
goddamn lockers now.
We need to keep in mind we got in
because
because of the lottery.
I love that we tried every single one of these without the key.
I mean, Makoto does reveal it when you play as him in the trial, so.
Wait, there's more. What about that emergency handbook I found in the Headmaster's hidden room? Okay, let's give it one more try. Wait, no,
Are you
don't
kidding
make
me?
it.
Yes! Yes,
what do
now
you-
we can open every single one.
What do you mean?
That's great.
Oh wait, here we go. This
It's
thing
a
is
thing.
practically empty. Except, is the credit card? Somebody's credit card?
Better
It's still
blow
open?
my
Account's
fucking
still
mind.
open? There's just one thing. Some kind of that's not a pocketbook.
It is. You can kind of see the paper.
That's like
It's a very 2D looking
that's fucking
pocket.
two-dimensional.
It's a pocketbook that lets you take 3 notes.
That's a snakeskin's credit card if I've ever seen one.
Got 2 pages.
Oh, I think it's a checkbook. It kind of looks like a checkbook.
Yeah, it does kind of look like one.
Let's see,
Oh,
like
yeah.
some like really like this is a boomer checkbook
Rich
for
people
sure.
bullshit right here.
In your pocket.
I don't see a name written on it, so I can't say for sure who it is. But there's some writing inside. Could be important, maybe because it's a checkbook. I don't like violating the owner's privacy, but I better take a look. Looks like a girl's handwriting, and the letters are spaced out evenly like whoever wrote them was measuring them. Whoever wrote this must have been really meticulous. Huh? I was flipping through the pocketbook when my hand froze when I got to a certain page. I saw something familiar written there. Words I'd never heard before. There's a plan to turn Hope's Peak into a shelter and isolate the students here in a communal life. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. Just so happens to be the headmaster and my father.
No!
He was willing to give me some more details regarding the plan. Here's what he said. The point is to keep our students' prodigies safe, to keep them as our hope for the future. Only their genius can overcome the disaster, and only their hope can overcome despair. For the future of our country, our world, it's not an exaggeration to call this our final hope. We must isolate our superior youth from the corrupted world to serve as the foundation for a new era. This is the only hope we have. I hope that you'll be willing to go along with this plan. So, that's what my father had to say to me. As usual, he had made a selfish decision without consulting anyone else. I can't imagine a worse father.
What the hell?
This can't be true, can it? But I knew it was, and I knew exactly who the pocketbook belonged to. Kyoko, it couldn't be anyone else. But if this belongs to Kyoko, what was it doing in this locker? And what she wrote here completely contradicts what she already told me. She says she hadn't seen her dad since she left and since she was little. Or since he left when she was little. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. It just so happens to be the headmaster and my father.
No way Makoto's walking out of here alive with that pocketbook.
What
of
does
Kyoko's.
this all mean? Well, there's no cameras here.
Yeah, but you gotta know Kyoko's gonna know he's going for that locker.
I quickly scanned the remaining pages of the notebook. She might not remember because she has amnesia. I must have been looking for something that would prove me wrong about this whole thing, but when I reached the last page, the question marks spinning through my mind just started spinning that much faster. When I looked at it, unlike the rest of the pocketbook, the writing here was messy, disorganized, scrawled. What is this? What does it mean? I have no idea. How could this possibly make any sense? Despair walks among us, and so we survive. Among us?
Oh
Does
my
she
god.
just not remember this?
There's
Because
a
like she's
second.
obviously been in this school before.
There's
I
a
gotta
second
go for a second. I'll
despair.
be back. I'll be back in like 10 minutes or so, possibly.
Unforgivable.
Alright, let's open some more lockers.
Was there more? Looks like the locker's open. Let's see what we've got inside. No clues. Let's see if we can find some coins.
Wow, seems like she got like a lot more of her
Whoa.
memory taken than we thought.
I wonder whose locker this is.
Oh,
Oh,
my god.
Sick.
Yeah.
This locker is totally disorganized. Whoever this belonged to probably has organization problems in every part of their life.
You're telling
This
me.
is a crystal ball. Huh, a crystal ball? No, it can't be. There's no way you ever use this locker. It's just not possible.
What the heck?
What is going on?
What is this, some incense sticks? Oh, a deck of playing cards? No, they're tarot cards. But wait, aren't those used for telling fortunes? It's just a coincidence, right? It's just a prank, bro. There's all kinds of textbooks and notes stacked up in no particular order and dust everywhere. I have to assume whoever stuffed this is, they didn't do a lot of studying. Not that I can really talk. Trying to act as casual and natural as possible, I picked up one of the notebooks I saw. Notebooks I saw. Complete sentences are hard. But the moment I looked inside the notebook, any sense of easiness I may have had evaporated. Oof. What? There was no denying what I saw. Inside the notebook was written, Yasuhiro Hagakure. Is this our Yasuhiro? Couldn't it just be another one, who also happens to be a clairvoyant? The notebook also contained a large number of notes from a variety of different classes. Which would mean he attended classes here? No, that can't be possible. I mean, Hiro came to this school at the same time as the rest of us, and we were all sucked into this evil world. We never had a chance to take any classes. So, what is this notebook? Locker notebook, added.
This just got so much weirder.
The more I see, the less sense it makes, because these lockers, I mean, they had to belong to the previous students, right? So why am I seeing this? Why are there things in the lockers that look like they belong to people here? A notebook that seems like it belonged to Hiro, and a pocketbook seems like it belongs to Kyoko. There has to be some kind of explanation. But if I want to find that out, I have to keep moving the investigation forward. And I have to believe in everyone. And I have to open more lockers. What we got here? Okay. Oh, this one looks nice and solid. Let's see what we've got. I don't see anything that might be a clue. What about this end? Okay, no more.
No, probably not.
Did we open this one on the far right? I think we did. Yeah, I guess we did. Oh, maybe not this one. I just don't remember what I've opened.
I think we've opened everything by now.
Alright.
2 solid clues.
Well, they're kind of light. You
Oh
know?
wow, that's it?
We've solved the mystery. Congratulations, everyone.
Announcement. Is everyone working hard? Is your investigation
Probably
coming
not.
along
Michael was
nicely?
just probably
Well
just
then,
interviewed.
since you're all giving it your best, your generous headmaster will give you a little hint. For those of you who are interested, please make your way to the gym ASA possible.
Oh, no. What? Now he wants to give us a hint? It's suspicious. There's no doubt about that. This could be a trap, but even knowing that, he said to go to the gym, right? Oh, hey, Hiro.
Ah, Makoto!
Oh, Hiro!
Ah!
Peek!
Why do you act so surprised?
Oh, no reason?
You heard Monokuma's announcement, right? Are you here to find out what he has to say?
I just did, actually. I'm on my way out.
You already talked to him? What'd he say?
Listen, sorry, but I gotta go.
Hiro, wait!
Sus.
Oh no,
There's-
what if Monokuma told him we were the, like, I don't know, mastermind?
There's no
Yeah,
point
I
in
mean, I
trying
would
to...
not be surprised.
There's no point in trying to stop him. He ran off like a frightened animal. Probably had to go to the bathroom. Hiro? It was like he was trying to avoid me. I was hoping to talk to him about the notebook I found in the locker. Has he been hiding something this whole time?
That's probably the point of this clue, to confuse literally everybody.
Man, that
I can
animation
just see
budget.
Monokuma doing that recent TikTok "I receive, you receive" meme. All right, I guess I'll voice while Nick's out.
No, wait,
Okay.
we have to wait.
Hello, welcome. Hello. Are you ready for your final hint? Well, it just so happens to be the envelope on the ground in front of you.
The envelope. You guys say envelope or envelope?
Envelope.
Envelope.
It
I don't know, it
depends.
depends.
I alternate.
Envelope.
Kind of like how some people say anime, but some people say anime.
Okay,
No.
those people should be
Yeah.
court
I've
martialed.
never heard anime before.
They should be
Anime
court-martialed.
is wrong.
Really? I have friends who say anime.
They would no longer
mean-
be my friends. This must be the envelope.
My mic's peaking. And just so you know, I won't be answering any questions about what you find inside.
What?
Don't worry, just get on with it, bitch.
Monokuma's cryptic words didn't make me feel any better, but I picked up the envelope and I opened it. What I found was a single photograph. It featured a bunch of faces I recognized extremely well. It was everyone who'd come to Hope's Peak Academy at the same time as me. Wait, but there's someone behind Sayaka. She's the only one I don't recognize. What? Wait, that's not true. I do recognize her. That's right, when Byakuya and I were in the Headmaster's room and we looked at the file, Mukuro Ikasaba. Then this girl is... What? Why? Why is Mukuro here with everyone else? And even more than that, just having everyone here pose like this is weird enough by itself. And we're all wearing matching uniforms. I don't remember anything like this. Are we really all wearing matching uniforms? It doesn't seem like
Yeah,
Leon
Celeste.
and
Oh yeah,
Hiro
Leon. Leon, Celeste obviously just
Celeste,
used the same one.
and Hifumi. I don't know what Hifumi's wearing really. I mean,
No,
I guess
he's just not wearing the jacket, but otherwise he's wearing
A weird
the
tie.
I don't know about that tie though. It's definitely not up to code. Now that I'm looking at it, it's not even everyone.
Yeah, you're not in here.
I'm not in the picture. I'm the only one not here. The picture has all 15 other students, but not me. Well, somebody's got to take
Look how
it.
happy Iwata is. Oh, it makes me so sad.
Somebody has to take the damn picture.
Yeah, he probably was the one taking the picture.
But I guess that makes sense. After all, I don't remember ever taking a picture like this. I went to junior high with Sayaka, but the first time I asked everyone else was when I arrived here at Hope's Peak. It's natural for me not to be in the picture, but what's definitely unnatural is that everyone else is in the picture. I thought everyone was like me and didn't know each other till they got here. But if this picture is real, then could it be everyone else and just me? Everyone here except me is...
How long are you gonna keep up this rambling soliloquy of yours, Hamlet?
What are you gonna do?
You're kind of getting in the way staying there, you know. So, I mean, get out. I'm gonna watch Hamlet now.
But-
It's an awesome movie. I told you, I'm not fielding any questions.
Unbelievable.
What kind of mystery would this be if I gave out you all the answers? That'd totally be out of left field.
I guess that means he's done talking. Damn it! Group photo
4
added
hours
in
of
triple.
Kenneth Branagh goodness. I am so ready for this.
So in the end, all I found in the gym was even more confusion. And with that confusion in hand, I left the gym dejected. How does that count as a hint? It just made me more confused. Is that what Monokuma was going for? Did he put a fake photo just to... Did he put together a fake photo just to confuse me? But it looks so real, so full of life. How could anyone fake that? Should mean everyone but me. Maybe I should just ask everyone directly. That should clear this all up. No, I have to clear this all up.
Well, I think we know the truth. We are all clones of the original 66.
You're right.
I just want to know what's going on. Like, how did they erase their memories like
You
that?
can't, come on, you can't expose the sci-fi elements already, Justin. Stop. You're gonna confuse everybody. Oh, Byakuya's in the archive. Let's ask our best friend first.
Isn't
Is it really best friend or is it boyfriend?
Well, I'd rather have him as a boyfriend than Toko.
Toko would be, interesting. She'd be like our pimp.
She would be your
What?
prostitute. That's what she is.
She treats Naegi like shit, though.
Yeah. A lot of prostitutes treat people like shit, to be fair.
Oh, Byakuya.
Arrgh.
Listen, do you think we could talk?
Get away from me, clone of Makoto Naegi.
Byakuya?
That's enough.
I have nothing to talk to you about.
I haven't even
What
given you
the
my serial
fuck?
number.
Don't talk to me as if we're friends. Yeah, you got the picture there.
What
Hey,
did he
Byakuya.
do to them?
Wait! Of course he didn't. He just walked away. How did he ruin my perfect relationship with Byakuya so quickly? What the? Why was he acting like that? It's like he was purposely trying to avoid me. This is so counter of Byakuya's
I feel
behavior.
like we're gonna end up being framed, and then, you
Like we
know.
already have been.
Yeah, you know.
Having
So
Makoto been
much fun.
framed like almost twice by now.
This is like gonna be the third time.
So he's like,
Sayaka tried to do it the first time, and then the other time it was Kyoko, and this will be like the third time, yeah.
Everyone Naegi loves just comes back to bite him. Hey, hero.
Good.
Whoa! Whoa!
Makoto.
What's going on with you? Every time I see you, you freak out like that.
No, No! Sorry, but I'm in a big hurry.
Once again, he ran off like a terrified rabbit. Hero, what's wrong? Still wasn't able to talk to him about the notebook I'd found. It was like he was avoiding me. Like he was afraid of me. Why?
who's gonna voice Toko? Is Zach gonna take over again?
Keep doing Toko.
I think that's what we've been doing so far.
I decided to visit the Bio lab one more time. And the first thing I saw when I got there was a dead Toko. What a shame.
No.
Was her passed out again? Huh? Toko?
Oh no.
Oh no. What's this?
Oh no. Oh no.
It's open. Oh, but Toko. I'm more interested in the body. Toko, are you okay? No. No. She's not dead, is she? Oh,
She did a good
dead.
job.
Oh no.
She got it. She nailed the laugh.
No, I don't think it was enough. Whoa!
It's cold. Super cold. It's so cold I think I might catch a cold.
If you keep taking naps in places like this, I'm sure you will.
What? I was asleep? Ah, I must have faded again. I bet you were standing there staring at me, getting all excited, weren't you?
No, I wasn't.
Oh? Then what? Hot and bothered? Straight up horny? Good gourd. Good lord.
Okay, so
Good gourd.
Good gourd.
why did you pass out?
I don't know. Last thing I remember was me waking up just now. What'd you do to Miss Morose?
Oh, that's right. Your memory stops and starts each time you switch.
Bingo bazinga! We share some basic knowledge, but our memories are very much separate. And don't say it like it's a bad thing. It's a blessing as far as I'm concerned. Because even if she forgets something, I totally remember. So it's like double the memory.
It's more like half.
That really do
That's
be how it be
rude.
with DID though. The amnesia blocks make it impossible for certain alters to remember anything.
Huh. But all I wanna know right now is where's my little darling? Tell me now, or I'll slit your throat.
I don't know. I'm sure Byakuya's around somewhere doing his own investigating.
I like
I am
she
so.
calls him little, but isn't Byakuya one of the
I
tallest
assume
characters?
so.
I knew it. I totally knew it. I'm a total pro when it comes to all things master.
Put your tongue back in your mouth.
Anyway, I gotta hurry. I can't imagine how lonely he must be right now.
Get away from me!
Master!
Get away
I'm
from me!
coming for you!
Genocide.
Where's the pepper spray?
Where's the pepper spray?
Genocide Jack shot off her eerie laughter echoing behind her. Oh, totally forgot to ask her about the picture. Well, there's no point asking Genocide Jack anyway. Wait a second. Would it make sense? But whatever.
Wait,
Besides,
she might remember even though everybody else's memory.
I have
Would
more
the
important.
mastermind know to clear her memory?
Doesn't matter.
Well,
I have more
probably
important
into
things to do right now.
We cannot discuss that right now.
Why did Toko faint? There's got to be some reason for it. I just
Like
don't. I
the
can't
open
tell.
door,
I don't
right
know.
fucking there.
I can't tell why she would have fainted.
Yeah, neither could I. It's a mystery, guys.
This is like a Dora the Explorer. Is it this one?
The two-dimensionalness really kind of ruins this part here. The fridge is open. This 2.5D.
Yeah, it's really bad.
I'm sure they were all shut the last time I was here. I don't know who that is. Maybe Kyoko?
Yeah, probably.
That must be why she passed out.
Right.
Oh, it is me. She faints so easily.
Kyoko!
Makoto.
It's getting late, isn't it?
Are you okay?
Indeed.
I'm sorry if I made you worry.
No, you don't have to apologize.
But listen, about this room.
Oh yeah, it's...
It would seem
It's a morgue.
Yeah.
I knew it.
I suspected as much.
Oop, my bad.
And Toko must have looked inside the fridge, seen what was in there, and, well, there you have it.
You knew she'd fainted?
I was on my way here when Genocide Jack came running past me. I assumed she must have sneezed, but once I got inside, the real reason became clear.
It would seem
I imagined she came here to investigate, and when she opened the slot there,
That's when she saw the body inside and dropped like a bag of rocks. Why's everything gotta be so difficult with her?
anyway, we should close it up. Don't want to leave it hanging open like that.
Yeah, good idea.
Give me a hand with this.
Yuka approached the fridge with hands outstretched. Suddenly she stopped. What's wrong?
listen.
Maybe we should wait a second before closing it.
Huh? How come?
Because Mukuro's body is in here.
Mukuro's corpse? Mukuro's body's inside the fridge?
See.
Just like every other time, the mastermind probably brought it up here while we were in the class trial.
The mastermind did it? Because they assume we wouldn't be doing the class trial over again, I guess.
You may be right. Either way, now I can finally get a good look at the body.
Oh, that's right. Kyoko didn't get a chance to check the body during the last investigation.
I need to do my own examination of the corpse as soon as possible. I'm going to find a clue this time, and I'm going to grab the mastermind by the tail.
Okay, so what should I do?
So then,
Why don't you just wait over there? I'll let you know as soon as I'm finished.
Wait over here, okay.
This is so weird.
Just wait over there? Oh, okay, that's it?
Yes,
Kyogo's
Makoto,
being weird.
Makoto,
I
let
don't
the
like
men,
it.
let the men do the examination here.
Bring the
Makoto.
bodies. Can't do it, I can't look inside. Well, where am I waiting? What does it mean?
The
Just talk to her
blankets, or-
again? Should ask Kyoko about that group photo. After all, she's in it too. Don't let me interrupt your investigation, but I wanted to talk to you about something.
What is it?
It's about that announcement Monokuma made earlier.
You mean the one about a hint or something? I didn't take him up on the offer.
Huh? Why not?
as
The only reason he'd give us a hint at this point would be to confuse us, or cloud our judgment. I can solve this mystery on my own, without whatever hints he may have to offer.
That's a good point. Wish
OMG,
I-
that's what I said out of character
I wish
too.
I could go back and do the same thing, but what's done is done, I guess. Standing here looking at her, I don't think she's hiding anything from me. Is she right? Did the mastermind forge that picture to trap and confuse us? That's gotta be it. There's no other explanation. So, can I just... Oh. Wait, really? Again?
Wait, is it gonna take us through the whole thing again?
Yeah, I'll just skip it.
Let's check the blankets.
The blankets? What
To
blankies?
the left.
The tarps?
Yeah, the dark. Yeah, keep inside.
You know, I think I've seen a tarp like this somewhere before. No shit, we literally expected this tarp last time I was here. It's the same one I found in the garden tool shed. I remember this tarp. It had the stamp of Biolab on it. And that's the tarp that was used to help camouflage the murder in the garden. At some point, someone got it from the Biolab and took it over here.
Wait,
Over
what?
there.
That's only just now becoming a thing?
Yeah, we investigated this. We literally clicked on this tarp, and he didn't want to, like, for some reason, connect the dots, even though he knew it was from the Biolab. Maybe we can just look inside some of these. I don't know. On the left side of the refrigerator, a bunch of blue lights are on. On the right side, those ones aren't.
It would seem the blue light comes on when a slot is occupied.
So when someone's in there, the blue light comes on. Looking around, the number of lights that are on, including Mukuro's, there's 9 in all. 9. 9 lights?
Really? You couldn't see that on your
Hey,
own?
it needs Kyoko. Kyoko
Okay,
really
Makoto,
just kind
I'm
of fires
done.
up the brain process. Already? Jeez, that was fast.
Anyone can do good work if they go slow. In that spirit, I'll make my report brief.
So did you find anything?
I paid careful attention to the wounds and the traces of blood, and it seems highly likely that the stomach wounds and blow to the back of the head were inflicted after death.
Really?
The burnt tissue made things a little difficult, but I'm completely confident in my findings.
So that means neither of those were the fatal injury, right? Then what was the fatal injury? Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. It had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. The only other option is those other wounds, but the file said they were old.
Where does it say they're old?
Huh?
All the Monokuma file says is that they were inflicted at least several days ago.
I guess I don't see the difference.
Well, the difference is immense, considering the impression they give. You seem to be equating several days old with simply old.
However,
But that doesn't quite follow logically. Old wounds makes it sound like they've been there forever, like they're not related to the murder.
Are you saying they are? But we all got the Monokuma file right after she was killed, right? So if the wounds were at least several days old, or at least a few days old, there's no way they could have done it, had anything to do with it.
But what if Mukuro herself wasn't killed within the last few days?
What?
at the very least,
Certainly, if you can allow it as one of the many possibilities, can't you?
One of many?
right.
A detective doesn't have supernatural powers. There's no way to predict the answer from the beginning. Instead, the ideal detective begins by imagining as many possible scenarios as they can.
In other words,
They envision these possibilities without prejudice, without bias, using only their logic and common sense. Then, as they investigate, they test what they find against each of those possibilities. Of course, me telling you this doesn't mean you'll be any good at detective work. But beyond using that to solve this particular mystery, you should keep it in mind for the future.
hey,
So, if there's anything else you'd like to show me about the condition of the body, now's the time.
Is she saying she was already dead?
No.
Saying it's a
Yeah, she's saying like
possibility.
she was dead, like, it's possible that she was dead, like,
Several
from
days
those
ago.
other wounds.
Yeah.
Come to think of it, there was one thing. Earlier, when I was looking at Mukuro's profile, it listed her weight, her height and weight.
so
5 foot 7 inches, 97 pounds. Vitals were 31, 22, 32. Did I get all that right?
You remembered all that?
They are indeed consistent with the corpse.
So then,
And don't forget about the Fenrir tattoo. There's absolutely no mistake. Our victim in this case is without a doubt Mukuro Ikusaba.
And
Is that all you wanted to ask?
Yeah, I think so.
so then,
Then it looks like we have no further business with Mukuro's body. Let's get going. It's kind of chilly in here.
Oh, wait, are we not gonna put the body back? Don't you think it's kind of sad leaving it out like this?
Sad. Did you forget she was our enemy once? A part of the ultimate despair.
But she still got killed. She's still a victim.
Have you ever heard the phrase, you reap what you sow?
Well, yeah, but still.
You really are naive, you know that? It's really quite appalling.
But she could have abandoned me. But she decided to help me instead. So for someone like that, what does it mean to be naive?
so then,
I think we've done all we can do here. Back to our separate investigations, yes?
Ah, hold on. I still have one more thing to do. Something I need to talk to Kyoko about. I need to ask her about the pocketbook I found in that locker. If I don't do it now... Ah, Jesus,
Why do we have to
can't...
click on her again?
Hey, Kyoko.
Probably for saving purposes or something.
I did have one last thing. I know I shouldn't, but I feel like I have to ask.
Go ahead then, out with it.
Have you really not seen your dad, even once since you got here?
What?
so
What do you mean?
Well, you know all those lockers on the second floor of the dorms?
I do, yes. But to get into any of those lockers, you'd need the handbook of whoever the locker belongs to.
Actually, I managed to get them open using that emergency handbook.
The one you found in the Headmaster's hidden room. So, did you find anything worthwhile in the lockers?
I found a pocketbook, and after looking through it, I think it must be your pocketbook.
why is that?
What makes you say that?
Because
Like I said, only the locker's owner should be able to get into it, right? I can't imagine those lockers belong to any of us. After all, we only got access to that area just recently. What I'm saying is, there's no way I could have had any access to those lockers. And if I did have a pocketbook, why would I bother putting it in a locker?
Everything you just said makes perfect sense, but there was something written inside. It was about the headmaster, about your father.
What?
if that's true,
Could that mean that video is real too?
Video?
Makoto,
Makoto, I think everything is finally starting to fit together to reveal a cohesive picture. Although, I'm afraid that picture might be worse than anything we could have imagined.
What are you talking about?
I need to go investigate those lockers right now. I need to confirm what you just said with my own two eyes.
Why didn't we just bring the pocketbook with us? Oh, let me give you the headmaster's handbook, that way you can...
That won't be necessary. If I'm right about this, I shouldn't have any problem opening the locker with my own handbook. After all, it would seem that it's my locker.
Your locker?
Makoto,
If you watch this, it'll all make sense.
A DVD? And it says, Class 78 Urgent Interviews?
I found it in that hidden room after you left.
anyway,
I don't have time to explain exactly what I think it means, so just watch it and see for yourself. I think you'll realize exactly what it means. You'll understand why you found my pocketbook in a place none of us have ever been seen before.
None of this makes sense right now, but I guess that means there's something important, some important clue on this DVD.
Makoto,
Oh, and now it's my turn. Do you have a second to listen to me ramble?
Ramble?
in other words,
So, as it turns out, the arrangements I'd made didn't stick. What I mean is, I'm less and less sure of everything, even my own feelings.
You're talking about your dad, right?
I can never find the answers to those questions I wanted to ask for the rest of my life.
And all because of the mastermind.
however,
But there's one thing I am sure of. When it comes to the mastermind, there's no room in my heart for forgiveness. I swore to destroy the mastermind. This is just one more reason to follow through on that.
Kyoko's eyes burned with the fire of determination. Determination to defeat the mastermind.
It's strange to be confronted with his death and suddenly feel this way. I couldn't care less if my father had found happiness.
Why?
So, why is it? Why does it bother me so much to know that how he suffered? It's ridiculous. There's just no understanding it, I guess.
She let out a small laugh as she said it, but her smile was filled with sorrow. Sorrow.
So, that's it for my rambling. There's still much to do before I can consider my task complete.
Yeah, you're right.
Hey.
But keep this in mind. There is only ever one absolute truth. Whether that truth serves justice or suffering. Whether it's the greatest truth or the worst.
What do you mean?
Makoto.
Even if the truth you uncover is filled with hopelessness, you still can't give up hope.
Absolutely not, because all we can do is keep moving forward. That's pretty much all I can do is keep moving forward. That's pretty much all I'm good at, you know?
Indeed.
I'm basically copying Hina's line.
Sorry if that was strange.
So then.
Anyway, I need to get going. I'll see you at the class trial.
Leaving behind that final farewell, Kyoko was gone. Better get going myself.
God damn, it's hitting me in all the feels.
And then it just cuts you right in that guitar solo, and you're like,
God
man,
damn.
immersion broken. Got that DVD from Kyoko. I should head to the AV room to check it out. Kyoko said something about hopeless truth, but no matter what happens, I won't lose hope. Even if it's the worst truth in the world. I can't afford to lose. What do you guys
You go, Makoto.
What do you guys want to do? You want to keep going?
We should keep going. We should keep going until like we should be close to like when Monokuma announces everything, right?
I don't remember.
I feel like we're on the verge.
Yeah,
On the verge of something here.
I'm like, I control deleted most of this chapter.
Okay, so
I mean, obviously, so I can't spoil it to you all.
yeah, but like
We
should
appreciate
be
that.
Close.
Oh wait, the AV room is like second floor, I think. Yeah. Oh, remember which room that was? Oh no, that's the archive. Whoopsies. Look at the AV room, huh? Oh, there it is.
Oh.
This should be able to play DVDs just fine. Well then better take a look. I took the DVD Kyoko gave me and I put it in the player. It said it was playing, but nothing appeared on the screen. It stared into a black monitor. Must have only been a few seconds, but to me it felt like an eternity. And then, all of a sudden, an image appeared. Sayaka? Took me by total surprise. I hadn't seen Sayaka in who knows how long, and there she was.
Okay then, are you ready to begin?
The voice I heard was of the man positioned on one side of the screen. It was the voice of a middle-aged man.
I apologize, but I hope you don't mind if I record our conversation. I'm a little slow, you know. I never really got the hang of taking notes while having a conversation.
It sounded like he was trying to make a joke, but Sayaka's tense face didn't move a single millimeter.
This video is meant to serve as a kind of contract substitute. It's not that I don't trust you guys. It's more like insurance. So
This is weird to think that this is probably Kyoko's dad.
now
Why? 'Cause it doesn't have white hair.
straight to the point. There is
No, like his voice is so interesting.
the rest of your
Yeah,
life
dark hair.
here in school.
He did.
Yeah, he had dark hair in the photo.
Can you accept that?
Yeah, who's gonna voice Sayaka?
Oh, wait. I don't remember. Alice voiced her last
Yeah,
time.
Allison wasn't here though.
I mean, I could try
do
unless
it.
someone else. Yeah, Aaron, go ahead.
You want me to accept that?
Sayaka was obviously at a total loss. It made total sense. Who would agree to spending the rest of your life in this school?
I accept.
What?
Thank you. And I'm sorry about all this. Well, I can promise you that I will do everything in my power to keep you safe. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, I give you my word.
As if on cue, that's where the video cut. There was a lot I hadn't understood up till now, but only this. I simply couldn't comprehend what I'd heard because I know how much Sayaka wanted to get out of here. I know how much she wanted to escape and pursue her dreams with her friends again. She wanted that so bad she tried to frame me for murder. So why? Why would she say yes to living here for the rest of her life? As I sat here thinking about it, I noticed a sudden light. On the monitor, the video that I thought was finished flashed back on screen. My eyes darted to the screen. And if I was confused before, what I saw next pushed me right over the edge.
What
hell
the
yeah.
heck?
Huh?
What?
What I saw was me. Impossible. Undeniably me.
Makoto, before we begin, I should let you know that I'll be recording our conversation. Yes.
This is so weird.
Me and the headmaster were looking at each other. He and I were having what seemed like a fairly normal conversation. You don't look like you're fairly normally looking at somebody. You look like really
This
kind of
must
angry.
be related to the dream he had, where he's like, I gotta stay here.
But the I in here and now had absolutely no memory of it. I had no memory of meeting the headmaster, much less sitting down to talk to him.
Shall we get straight to the point? Makoto, there's a chance you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
What the heck?
This can't be real. I said yes?
Sorry I'm putting you through all this,
Well, I mean, I don't have much of a choice, do we?
but I promise that as long as you're in this school, I will do everything I can to protect you. As the headmaster
Yeah, well, you ended up with a
of
bag of
Peak
bones,
Academy,
so.
that's the very least I can do for you.
Couldn't even do the very least.
God damn.
Once again, the video cut out. From there, the video repeated the same scene, and again with the others. Byakuya? Toko?
I think they're just reusing their normal sprites.
Hina? Everyone. They all said they agreed to live in this school forever, and then... Kyoko. Her interview with him had been recorded just as clearly. Without a doubt, she had met him. She just sat down with the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, her father. And when he asked her his question, she answered the same as everyone else. She accepted life within the school. Just as Kyoka's interview was wrapping up, the monitor suddenly went black. Huh? It wasn't just the monitor, the DVD player itself apparently turned off. Which of course meant the DVD wasn't playing anymore. What the heck just happened?
Oh, scooping this butter. What butter?
What, Madeline? What's going on in your background?
Madeline, was that Mondo butter?
What? Oh, are you
What?
scooping? Are you
Oh,
scooping
sorry,
Mondo butter?
I was on my phone.
Out of service.
Oh,
Butter
not a
time.
cover return.
Mondo butter.
Butter. Yeah,
So you're Mondo butter?
there was something.
That we heard butter from somewhere. It was just from.
I think it was a cooking video. I'm sorry.
Somebody's playing a TikTok or something.
God, where's Crisp when you need it? God damn.
Yeah,
Alright.
try to mute your mic when you watch videos, because I've had that happen as well.
I think it adds immersion.
Happens to the best of us. Moving
A little
on.
depth to the universe.
Next.
What? It just so happened to break just now?
Now then, when
This
doesn't
seems
matter.
like sus, like possible sabotage.
Failure can strike anytime, anywhere. That's what failure is, right? Right.
Failure my ass. You cut the power on purpose. Well, whatever. It's like one of the few times Naegi cusses in this game.
I know. I'm just like he did a swear. Excuse me.
God. It's going straight to hell. Even if I watched the whole thing, it'd just be more of the same. You just ask them a question and they all say yes. I couldn't help myself. I let out a huge exasperated sigh, but as I did, I remembered something.
That's right.
I fainted too, and when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself, a disconnect.
It would seem.
Thinking back on it now, at that point my memory was gone. At that time, I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember why I'd come to this school, and I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was.
But what would make you forget all that?
Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it happened by chance. It seems much too convenient.
Convenient outcome. Something that seemed to obviously work in the favor of the mastermind. So does that mean I've lost my memory too? What about the others? Have we all forgotten? Or...
Yes, the amnesia ray. Very convenient.
Flashy thingy.
I don't know, like, what's more likely, the amnesia ray or the clone ray?
That's a good point.
Maybe he has that Men in Black thing, the like.
Oh yeah, the neuralizer.
The new.
There is no night that doesn't have a dawn. Although that dawn is totally pitch black, there is no storm that won't eventually end. Of course, then that leads to drought. But as I said, every end is the promise of a new beginning, which is why I'm sure we'll get to meet again. Because the end is
Oh
only the
no,
beginning.
oh no. Oh, this is...
Of the end.
I'm confused.
Gotta play Danganronpa too.
I mean, we all know Monokuma shows up in all the Danganronpa games, so.
It's about to begin again. The class trial is gonna start. The final class trial. The last time all of our lives will be on the line. Well, the last time all our lives will be on the line. The last time hope and despair are on the line. I don't have a choice. I have to do this. Okay then. This is the end.
Alright, now we can probably like.
So will Tuesday probably be the last day?
Oh, it's
Probably.
definitely
I
gonna be
think
the
so.
last day.
No.
Oh man, there's no way around it.
Can you make it, maybe?
We could move.
Nah, I'm
Move
pretty
it?
sure
No,
you
you
can.
guys don't have to move it. For
I mean,
me.
do we have to do it next Tuesday, or could we just like
We
get them
could
do it next
possibly
Thursday?
postpone to Thursday.
Oh, we can do it next Thursday if it works for everybody. I
We'll
couldn't
do-
care.
We can do
Oh,
it.
that's so sweet of you guys. Thank you.
Alrighty. Well then, I'll see you guys next
Appreciate
week.
it.
I will
and-
make an official post.
Been a long game.